Hey guys, JB here. Excited you're with me today. I hope you're doing fantastic. As you know, this is more of a community than a channel, and I just wanted to update you a little bit on a couple products that we talked about earlier this summer in the early May timeframe, maybe even earlier than that, March. I got a lot of emails from subscribers asking me about the Reinkstone R1. And I did a bunch of videos on that. And I said, November is going to be the key. We're going to really find out what's going on with this thing because I was a little worried. Just to recap, remember, it was a Kickstarter. It raised $1 million. Kind of the same factory area that everything is made in China. I've since learned that that's where a lot of e-ink devices are made there, so it wasn't a red flag. But we did have another e-ink device that was put out a few years before, never really fulfilled on the promises. So here we are in November, and we've been waiting for some information on this. And I've had subscribers ask me, have I heard anything? And the truth is, no, I haven't. But we've got an update from them, and I wanted to spend some time with you here on the computer just to look at what we're hearing from Reinkstone, and then also from Topjoy, because Topjoy is another person that came to the table with a smaller display. And as you know, we do a lot of e-ink on this channel, but they came with a smaller display and raised $600,000 with the same DES slurry screen, kind of the same expectations. And what I'm seeing right now, well, let's go ahead and look at the website here and see. So first of all, we're going to look at the Reinkstone community Facebook page. As you can see here, 3.7K members, which, obviously people that have raised this money, they raised $1 million back in July of 2021. So what they're saying now is we're writing this letter to express our apology. The delivery of the R1 has been delayed. It has to be delayed. We feel extremely sorry about this and hope you can accept our sincere apologies and keep confidence in us. The main reason for this delay is China's power cut measure, which has forced factories to cut back in production or stop operations. So we need longer time to proceed with mass production than planned. Besides, our supply chain delayed the delivery of other raw materials, which affected the production schedule. We are not only waiting, but taking action during this period. Our screen supplier upgraded the DES tech, and our engineers have successfully activated Google Play on the R1. We will post the latest demo videos this week on Kickstarter and YouTube. We'll do our best to finish the mass production of the R1 ASAP and keep improving the software. We will gradually complete the delivery in January according to the current situations. We extend our serious apologies again for the unexpected events. Thank you for understanding and your support. So that was from the Reinkstone Facebook community. And like I said, this is a good thing. At least they're communicating. The last post from them was, I believe, I see one from Voya, which is great, July 22nd. So they really haven't been communicating. And if we go into the Stone Lee Reinkstone YouTube channel, the last one was 3 months ago. And the Kickstarter, they just did that same update on November 15th. It's post for backers only, but people are really starting to get concerned. What is going on, the 2,424 backers that have backed this. We can also look at Topjoy just to take a look at it. Another one that raised 2,365 backers, $668,021. And here's another one. More demo videos are coming soon. They're having the same issues. And Falcon says we have a small amount of stock and be shipping some by the end of November. And again, somebody says it sounds like a delay. No new news. So it's really weird with these device companies that they, first of all, I'm all about Kickstarter. So let me preface this because some people said, oh, it got down on me saying, well, this is a way for a company to do it. And you know how Remarkable had their issues. I get it, right? It's just weird for me to spend money with a company like, I got my iPad. I ordered it the day it came to me, and I put my e-ink screen protector on it. And I've been using it. It's great. And I get it that there are companies that need to use this format to kind of get going, get off the ground. But you can kind of see with the Remarkable 2, part of the issue is without a subscription kind of plan or something else, the hardware side of it is really hard to build a significant business. So here we are again in November, which I said was going to be a key area. No communication up until this point. We have 2,000 people that put money into Reinkstone, 2,000 people that put in money into the Kickstarter for Topjoy and others in other platforms. And we're getting this kind of communicative delay. And I wouldn't have a problem with it if they would have been doing this months ago, but there's been months and months of no communication. Then all of a sudden, supply chain, which we know is a problem, right? Supplies are not coming in. We're not getting the supplies. We're going to get this to you. So I guess here we are again. It is November. This is when I said this was going to be the key time to see if we were going to get these units on time as promised and delivered. And it's such a black eye to Kickstarter if these things don't go through. It really makes you want to not invest in a Kickstarter program if you're going to run into these issues and the companies don't perform, especially as fast as this technology is moving. You know, books just had their new devices come out. Like I said, I'm starting to use the iPad. The iPad mini came out. There's so many technological advances, and now we're getting stalled into this, you know, we don't even know what it's like. And my biggest red flag before was, I know Good e-reader and the guys over there got one, a Reinkstone device, but they never sent one to Voya, which I think is the e-ink guy on the tech side, right? And never even considered sending one. And all of a sudden, here we are. And there's so many red flags here. It really bothers me. And it bothers me in the space. So am I going to give them some room? I am. I'm going to give them some room. But it's coming to play, just like I said back in May when I did those videos, that I was really concerned about delivery. I was concerned about the quality of the product. And I'm still concerned. I'm still concerned with what they are producing. I still, for me, think it's the same factory that pulled this before. They're just doing it again. I think there's a small group that work for them, and they're doing the best they can. But there's only so much you can do with these devices. And all of a sudden, here we are on delays. Now, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. There have been supply delays around the world. I know everything else is getting pushed back. So let's see. But right now, the jury's still out, and there's a 2,000 whatever people, 2,400 people that are sitting there waiting with no device, nothing they can do right now. And on the Topjoy Butterfly, another 2,360. So let's say 5,000 people out there that have invested money that don't have a device to use. So as always, I want to know your opinion in the comments below. What do you think about this whole world of Kickstarter, especially when it comes to technology? We want to support these companies, obviously. I mean, I think we all do. But is this a viable means? Is this something that's turning you off to kind of Kickstarter if these things don't come true? I can tell you through the comments, people are getting a little frustrated here. One, not because it's delayed, but because of the communication, because the communication hasn't been there. And two, because of the delays. So I think it's a fair thing to say, hey, I paid my money. What am I going to get out of this? So what has been your experience with Kickstarter programs? I am not in these two, by the way, in full disclosure. I just didn't feel the devices were going to be ready for the type of consumption that I want. I have trouble even using the books devices, and they're light years ahead. So I'm really interested to hear what you think about the Reinkstone R1 shipping delays and the Topjoy now kind of delays, but no delays. What do you think in the comments below about all of this? Okay. All right. Well, let's go have a great day. As always, thank you for the support. If you don't mind hitting the thumbs up, it helps the algorithm of the channel, and a subscribe and an alert bell. If you love what we're doing, I always give you some great energy, and we have some fun. In fact, we're going to do non-alcoholic whiskey tasting tomorrow. It's going to be fun here on the channel, but keeping you up to date in the e-ink world. That's what I do. And hopefully we'll get some new news from Reinkstone and from Topjoy here soon. But right now, delays, just as I kind of predicted. Yes, I know the world is a little bit different than when I did the videos, but I predicted this is exactly what's going to happen. And here we are today with some delays. So let me know in the comments below. And until the next video, go have a fantastic day.